Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our daily huddle. It's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. I don't even know what days it is anymore. I am here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and just getting out in our little van. We were trying to figure out what to name the van. The van's name is going to be Compass, but its real name, for those that know, is Corona. What the nickname is. We had a great call last night. Again, Ruth, thank you so much for helping lead that, and kind of the dynamic duo of the Truth team, helping trying to do so many different pieces. Again, happy birthday again, Trish. So this morning, I want to continue from our conversation yesterday, and I'm trying to wear this hat because I have two shades. I have white and I have burned, so it's coming down pretty good on me. But we want to continue from what we talked about yesterday of developing your master dream list and turning that into really kind of the goal setting process and the massive action plan, because really the goal of this organization is to become not goal setters, but goal achievers, not wish wanters, not thought thinkers, but people that execute. And that really is, I think, the difference. And I love how Tony Robbins sums it up. He says that complexity is the enemy of execution. Is when something is too complex, too convoluted, it usually will slow down. And for me, really what that boils down to is clarity. And so I want you to write this in your notes. Clarity is power. Clarity is power. Clarity is power. Write that down. I would put that on your fridge. I would put that kind of as a sticky note in your office. Clarity is power. Nope, definitely going to wear this hat. I try. So, and one of the most important things on that, when you're looking at kind of clarity is power, if you're looking for something to meditate on, if you're looking for something to pray about, if you're looking for, what do I pray for? Do I pray for more recruits? Do I pray for more income? Here's what I would pray for and make sure is in there is pray for clarity. Is when you have clarity, things start to speed up, and the process will really start to speed up. What I do is kind of read, because I promised yesterday, is your master dream list. So yesterday we really kind of starting the process of opening up the dream space. And Whitney, loved your post. Thank you for, I felt like a lot of things you were saying there, turning your dream machine back on is really just one of the things I think a lot of people need to hear right now, because there's so much fear going on in the world right now. And this isn't to bury your head in the sand and say that these things aren't happening, or there aren't challenges that are happening, or, just sitting around holding hands saying, kumbaya, everything's fine. Because it's not that, but it's facing into the challenges we're experiencing. And one of the best places that we can do that is by starting to look at both sides. Leaders, what they do is they don't make things worse than they are. They also don't make things better than they are. They deal with them as they are and then make them the way they want to see them. They are creators. They are innovators. They are really drawing a world or existence into them. And people say all the time, how can you predict the future? Well, it's easy to predict the future if you create it. If you are just a bystander going through life and letting the winds of life blow you, you can be a conduit. You can be kind of, rudder. You can set the sail. And so I want to read you my dream list, because some of you emailed me. I got yours this morning, Linda. I appreciate it. I haven't read through it. I think somebody else emailed me. Who else emailing? Carla emailed me her master dream list. So, and I want you to work on this and continue to work on this and continue to be in this. So I'm going to read to you guys my 100 list from 2013. I couldn't find my list really quickly from that I originally wrote in 2002. But this is one I wrote in 2013. This was about 2 years after I joined Seacret. So this was about 7 years ago. So I'll give this to you. So I'm gonna read them really fast. So help Seacret to become the #1 direct selling company in the world. $1 million ring in Seacret, $1 million a month in Seacret, top 100 on the MLM list, top 10 in MLM in income period. lead 100 people to earn a 6-figure income, create 1,000 silver agents in our organization, personally recruit 1,000 people, recruit the #1 income earner in Seacret. So pay for my brother's school of choice, donate over $1 million, visit every country in the world that I want to see, visit all 7 wonders of the world, save someone life, have a Tesla 85 Sport, a new BMW, a Sea-Doo, a 50-foot yacht, 4 wave runners, a home theater, 20-foot screen, go to outer space. Coming soon. Thank you, Elon. So a Breitling and watch collection, 100+ custom suits. I want a fish tank wall, a private jet, a multi-million-dollar home, a beach home on a tropical island, 2 great dogs. I want a 6-pack. I got a 1-pack. I'm on my way. Cabin in the mountains, 4-wheeler, skydiving license, motorcycle. I want to have a motorhome, every video game console, learn to salsa, read every day, meditate twice a day, weigh under 165 pounds, run a marathon, learn to surf, digital toys. I know more about cankers, more my stomach problems that I have. So I'm an incredible leader. I want to write a best-selling book. I want to act in a major big screen movie, not a big role. I just want a role. I want to be at all of my brother's important events. I want to have a personal accountant, personal chef, personal masseuse, personal trainer. I want to have a personal assistant. I want to become friends with multi-millionaires, be other millionaires, travel for class anywhere I want. I'm a master in communication. See every show in Vegas, London, and New York City. Learn 3 languages.
Hey, Jesse. I don't know if you can hear us, but you're breaking up pretty badly.
Oh, can you hear me? No.
We could for a bit, and then you started cutting out.
Can you hear me now? Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
You're frozen, Jesse.
I'm coming back. Don't worry.
We could hear that.
Hang on.
There we go. There we go.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So sorry about that, guys. I was just blazing through my list. Am I still? Oh, I can see you guys now. There we go. Hello. Anyway, I'll read you a few more of them, but just to kind of give you guys some of the backside of this, which was I want to learn to spell. I want to learn to read faster. I want to collect art from different countries. I want to read autobiographies of major leaders. I want to create the Macpherson Foundation, which is in the process. I want to give 4 hugs a day. Been challenging. So I want to listen more. I want to become a master at personal management, trace my family roots. I want to learn the piano, create a personal development program. I want to speak at a TED conference. Don't judge people. I want to go on an African safari. I want to learn to fly. I want to invent a product. I want to own an IMAX theater because I love movies. I want to live to over 100. I want to get paid $10,000 a day to speak. I want an HBO comedy special. I want to win $100,000 in one sitting in a poker tournament. I want to win the WSOP, the World Series of Poker. I want to dive in the Maldives. I want to become friends with Tony Robbins. I want to be able to eat anywhere and meet a friendly alien. I told you, it was on there. It's on there. So now I wrote this in 2013. It needs to be updated dramatically. But the last time I checked, almost 40% of what I wrote in 2013 has already happened. And here's what's crazy. I haven't looked at this but a couple of times. Just the sheer fact of starting to put it out there. Now, there's a lot of things on here when I read them, I go, I don't know that I really want that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like I don't really need 4 wave runners. But I wrote it down because I was in that space back in the day that some of you guys are entering into, which is just putting it out there. No governor, just dreaming, right? And so the process that's really going to extend from this, we talked a little bit about yesterday, and we're going to kind of extend this in because really goal setting is not just one thing that you're going to think about and do one time. It's a skill set. And I'm slowing down again. Am I losing you guys again? I'm seeing myself.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go to you here. See if that works any better. I'm supposed to have things to say.
Can't hear you.
I know you can't. Hold on. I got a better idea. I'm going to transition over to my phone and see if it's going to work better.
Jesse, you're muted.
Can you see me now or hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'm transitioning to my phone here. Let's see if I can get this to work a little bit better. So as I pace around, by the way, if you guys want to see the view here, it's pretty cool. So this was my workstation. That was working earlier today, but not a bad setup. Thank you, Colorado. Anyway, as I was saying, so first we want to create that dream list. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start pulling from that. The goal isn't to go get and accomplish 100 goals or 100 dreams. Is we want to start transitioning that into a plan and a plan of action, a map, a massive action plan in order to go do it. Nothing is going to happen just by sitting down. And it was one of the only complaints for those of you guys that remember the movie The Seacret from a long time ago, that a lot of people, I think, thought that they could just sit on their couch and go, I want a big house. And it was just going to happen. So the law of attraction, one of the most important in that is action. So let's break this down. So take your master dream list. And what I want you to do is, once you've created it, and I don't care if you've gotten to 100 yet, do with what you have now. And what you're going to do is you're going to put time frames on them. I want you to put which one of these is a 1-year goal, which is a 3-year goal, which is a 5-year goal, and which is a 10-year goal. Okay. Now, if you look at some of them and you go like, I don't even know, right? Just put 10 plus. Just put a 10 plus next to it. And what we're going to do is this, is we're looking for the top two 1-year goals, okay? We want to focus on is at least 2 goals. One of them, definitely want to be around your business. The second one, I would have be somewhere around something more in your personal life, okay? So maybe it's in regards to your health. Maybe it's in regards to your relationship. Maybe it's in regards to your family, but something that's going to improve the quality of your life drastically. You said, okay, if I take these 2 goals and I go after them, how are we going? What's this going to look like? So what we're going to do is at some point today, I'm going to post inside of the groups. I'm going to post a goal planning worksheet, okay, that we have for you guys. It's going to take you through the process of the goal planning steps on this, right? Now, in this goal planning worksheet, I'm going to give you a few things on where this is going to start, right? The first thing that we want to do is we want to create all the reasons why you're going to accomplish this goal, okay? So I'm going to actually pick on somebody here in just a quick second. So, but what we want to do is set what we call a SMART goal. A SMART goal is something that's going to be specific. So SMART is a SMART goal. It's an acronym for goal setting. So the SMART goal, the first part of it is specific, okay? So a good example of something that's non-specific is I want financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't specific. We don't know what it is. Someone says, I want to become enlightened. It's a little bit difficult to determine when we get there. We want to find something that is specific. It needs to be measurable. That's the M in SMART. So specific, measurable. It needs to be obtainable, right? So like, I want to be 6'3". probably not a good goal for me to set. Okay. Now, obtainable goal. All right. Now, so okay, realistic. And T is a time element attached. Okay. So SMART, specific, measurable, obtainable, realistic, and a time element needs to be attached to it. If there's no time element attached to it, it's not a goal. It's a thought or a wish or a want. Now, thoughts, wishes, and wants are good. They're a good place to start, but they're not goal setting, okay? Goal setting has to have a tangible deadline to it. And this is where the pressure is going to start. You guys think about it, is like one of the only reasons people get things done is when they have deadlines to get them done by. Think about test taking, like in school, like when you had to go do a test. When did you study for the test? How long do I have to study, right? So, okay. Now, when it comes to your goal setting, I want you to be thinking about it. And what I want to start with is we're going to go through a whole process of goal setting. And most of you have probably done this first step, but there's a 3-layer process to this, one of which we're starting today, the other 2, which we're going to do through the week. Okay. But today I want to start with kind of creating a little bit of the juice on a specific goal. Right. So, and, hey, what's up, bro? Anyway, so quick question. Who here has a specific goal inside of Seacret? Let's just say it's a rank. How many of you have a rank that you are looking to achieve inside of your Seacret business within the next 12 months? Okay. I'm not on my computer, so I can't see all of your screens. So I'm going to ask somebody to just step up here and unmute yourself and let me know who has a rank goal that they would like to achieve. Is that Angela? Angela, unmute, girl. Talk to me. Can you unmute? Did I mute you?
Okay.
There we go. Okay, perfect. So, Angela, so let's, so what we want to do is this. Each and every one of you, you want to do this with your goal here real quick. And I'm just going to pull a few things out here. Because what we want to do is we want to create as why, which is kind of our fuel for the goal that we possibly can. And I just want to brainstorm with you a little bit to help everybody out here that's going to be setting their own. So, first of all, what is the goal? What's the rank?
Diamond.
Diamond. Okay, perfect. So diamond. And what's the time frame? What's the day?
December 31st.
December 31st, 2020?
Yes.
Okay.
You telling me I can't do it or what?
No, I'm just, I already know how to fire you up. I just tell you can't do stuff. That's the easy way to get it done. So, yeah. In fact, Angela, I don't think you can do it. I mean, I don't know. Hang on, I'm in the wind here. Let me see if I can get to a place where it's not so windy. But let's talk about this goal here real quick. Okay, so diamond. Now, I don't care what your goal is. Don't set a goal that your brain immediately goes BS. Like if you immediately set a goal and your brain goes, there's no way it's humanly possible. It would be like setting a goal of saying, I want to lose 50 pounds by Friday. That's just not a good goal for you because it's probably not obtainable or not something sustainable. Now, here's where your goal is going to find its sweet spot, where your body starts feeling uncomfortable. You're like, is that possible? Could I do that? Is it? Can I get there? Can I, like it should stretch you. It should make you nervous, but it shouldn't be something where your body rejects it completely. So check in with your body, check in with your kind of, not your heart, not your mind, kind of like your stomach, your gut. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So now when you're setting this, so let's write down some reasons. Okay. So Angela, what are some of the benefits from achieving this goal by December 31st, 2020 of hitting diamond? Let's just write down some of them and talk to me. What are some of the benefits? That you would get from doing that?
Well, it's going to, because my brick and mortar business is now closed for 2020 and looking maybe like 2021, it's going to take a lot of pressure off financially.
Okay. So write this down. Take pressure off financially. Okay.
Yep.
So what else? Let's get super specific. What else? What are just tangible benefits? What else do you get from hitting this goal, diamond?
I'm going to do some more renos in my house.
Okay. So money for renovating my house. What else?
pay off some debt. I don't have a lot, but can completely pay off debt at that point.
Cool. Completely pay off debt, right? Write that down.
Yeah.
What else? Give me some more juice. I want some more juice.
More juice. Well, if I do hit that goal, I would give myself a vacation reward.
Vacation reward, right? So, okay, vacation reward. Write that down. Now, here's what I want you to do is right now we're a little bit in the ether of just kind of like, we're not too specific, but we've got some things that are important around this goal. I also want you to write down anything, like even small stuff. Here's a good idea, right? Carla, great. She says when you hit the goal, not if, right? But one thing here is this. Do you get a bonus when you hit diamond?
I would imagine. I need to know what that is.
Yeah. So write this down, $10,000. Right?
Okay.
So $10,000 rank advancement bonus. Write down $1,600 drive your dream bonus, which is our lifestyle monthly bonus. Right?
Yeah.
You unlock the 4th level of your check match. So you get 4 generations of matching check pay from your bronze leaders in your team, which is super sexy. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So other things, and it could be small and trivial. You get a diamond pin, which that's pretty cool to wear. You know, I mean,
A diamond pin?
yeah,
Okay.
you get a pin. Going to hit diamond, it's nearly impossible not to make a 6-figure income as long as you're hit diamond and kind of maintain that level of volume. There's no way you can earn less than 6 figures. So you're going to get a 6-figure ring that has 100 diamonds in it from Seacret.
Yep. That's
pretty sexy.
That's my screensaver right now, so we're good for that.
Write that down. 6-figure ring. So bling bling. So here's some other things we want to write down, even small things, right? So if you're going to be a diamond, that means that you're going to have a team of people that's successful, right? So
Yep.
you have to create at least a gold on both sides, right?
Yep.
And you'll probably have more than that. So here's benefits from going diamond: helping people hit gold, helping people make thousands of dollars per month in my business.
Yep.
Right? Okay. So
I'm writing.
other benefits from hitting diamond. There's a diamond destination trip we do every year when you're diamond and above, where we go to places like Fiji. We go to places like Greece, where we go on these ridiculous 5-star retreats. In fact, the next diamond destination, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be to Israel to go to the Dead Sea. I don't show that for sure, but it's possible that could be happening.
Wow.
So
And when does this happen?
they haven't announced the dates yet because Corona. But there's actually a special call today, and like
There is
on
at
something.
10 Pacific. I think they're announcing the agent destination.
Agent destination. So, so those are some monetary things. How about even some personal things? How about just a personal accomplishment? How about being proud of myself? So how about my biggest month in network marketing? How about I don't know. Do you have any haters in your life? I don't know. I don't know if you've got any of those in your life.
I think if you're in network marketing, you have haters, right?
Oh my God. So here's the thing. So maybe going diamond is to prove some of these people and write down their names specifically, right? So
can I put in your face as my title for this?
In your face is the name of that title. Absolutely. I love so I love what Jim Rohn said. Jim Rohn says the best revenge is massive success. Sometimes you got to buy a new car and park it on their lawn. So now I'm not here to take away from anybody's success. I'm not here to kill anybody's dream, but there are some people out there. My aunt was my one. My aunt, oh my Lord, right? So she was the one at every Thanksgiving we were together would be like, you still in that pyramid thing? And I would be like, you still going to your job? But I would mumble it under my breath because I didn't want to start a fight at the dinner table. But man, did she motivate the daylights out of me. So, and that was, it's juvenile, but hey, it was definitely motivational. Okay. So maybe there's some people who want to prove wrong. Now, here's a question. Who else could you help? If you're a diamond income, if you are qualifying as a paid as diamond, by the way, I don't think you can earn less than $200,000 a year. I think I did the math on it. So we're talking about $16,000 a month. is probably minimum at diamond as a paid as diamond if you're qualifying weekly. So who could you help? You know, who could you help? What time is it, Angela, by the way?
Well, my kids for sure. For me, it's 1 o'clock.
On the dot? Are we okay? Well, I think we're
12,
over.
yeah, 12:59.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up real quick. So I think we got enough juice here, but I want you guys. So if you just quickly, Angela, if you could do this really fast, like spitfire, I want you to read off all the benefits from going diamond that we just came up with. Ready, set,
Okay.
go.
Take pressure off financially, rentals, pay off debt, vacation reward, $10,000 bonus, $1,600 drive your dream, 4th level check match in the binary, diamond pins, 6-figure ring. You're helping people because you would have a minimum of a gold on each side. The trip and the in your face people.
Exactly. So this, I don't know about you, but doesn't it feel more exciting going after a diamond now versus what we said just 10 minutes ago? I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounds more exciting for me.
Especially
So,
my in your face list. Yeah.
oh, I knew you. Yeah, that's a good one, right? So here's the thing is find out, and this is the difference between setting a goal and thinking about a goal and wishing it and wanting it. And this is actually step one of a 3-step process we're going to go through of setting really a SMART goal. Now, setting a SMART goal, which some people have done, which is set something that was specific, measurable, that had a time element. But what we want to do is really get into the juice. What is the juice behind it? So now when you're doing your 2 connections a day, when you're reading your 10 pages a day, when you're doing your engagement today, it doesn't feel like a to-do list. What we're doing is we're doing it for all those reasons. Yeah. So what we need to get to is really connected to the why beneath the why. It's the why under the why. It's here's what we want. And what we talked about yesterday is here's what we want. Why do we really want it? And if you come up with a ton of reasons why, it goes from I should to I must. And not only I must, I want to. Mm-hmm. So because unfortunately, the daily activities required to be successful are monotonous. They are. I mean, it's just, they are. They, so we have to find the ways to inspire. They're going to be challenging. They're going to be confronting. They're not going to feel like it. There's experiences that we're going to have that are going to set us back. There's times we're going to feel like the goal may be insurmountable. There's times where we're going to fight with that, not the enemy, but the inner me up here. And we need to constantly put these things back in front of us and remind ourselves as to what do we want? Why do we want it? Because as long as we continue focused on that, we will get creative, we will find solutions, and we will be incredibly resourceful. So resourcefulness is going to be the name of the game in the next 2 parts of this kind of goal setting process. So that's enough for today. Here's the thing. If you haven't finished out your dream list, keep writing onto it. Keep adding to it. Anytime something pops into your head and you be like, ooh, Jesse thinks this is a good one, write that down, right? Send it over to me, email it over to me. Start putting together 10 years, 5 years, or 10 years plus 1 years. Find 2 that you believe are the most important 1-year goals that you can put a time frame to that can be specific. And then what I want you to start doing is writing down all the juice, all the benefits you can think of from achieving this. And I'm going to help pull some of these things out for you guys. So let's make it a fantastic Tuesday. I'm off to go find some hot springs, seeing what I can do out here. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll have service where I'm going to be camped next, but who knows? If not, I'll see you guys in a couple of days. So have an awesome one, guys. Jesse Mack signing off here from Steamboat Springs. Bye.